All right, it's taken us a while to get here, but we are here, thankfully. You can see we got all the foot. So from the headers, although we gotta fix this, we're gonna have to bring that out a little bit more and bring it back in so we'll have room for the spark plug. That's just the way it goes sometimes. This side's good. We just got to rotate the clampy boys so they're nice, like, you know, up and out of the way. But here you go. You can see that we're, you know, going through here, over to here, and to our crossover pipe. I'll try to get you guys. So that's our underhang kind of area right there. Not a lot showing, which is what we want.
Not just the particular.
And those guys right there are the short run between the crossover and our first muffler. So we just got 6 runs to do. Yes, I know. It looks the same. but it's not the same, guys. Look, it's all by itself. It's hanging up there all by myself, which I'm very interested in because I want to lower it down and see like how much underhangy do we have. I mean, there really wasn't anything we could do about this right here, but we did try to keep it as high as we could. So anyway, we'll put it down on the ground, take a peek around, and then I got to pull it all out again. Actually, just got to pull the tail section out, just the cross pipe to this guy, so we can finish welding all these 4 out, and then we can start with our little whoop over the back axle to this guy. Then I was thinking, like, you know, yo, Mike, what you could do is put cutouts in between the two, and then if you wanted it kind of rowdy mode, you could do that. And then I remembered I'm like 50 years old almost, and I don't care about rowdy mode, and anything loud is annoying to me. So that's just silly. I'm just gonna run both mufflers, and it's gonna be nice and quiet how I wanted it to be. Rowdy mode. What are you, 12? Anyway, yeah, so every time we cut and we gotta make a tack, I gotta take my whole rig and welt and drag it out here, and it takes time. It's just time consuming. And I was like, you know, I don't need my fancy H. And I was like, you know what, Mike, you really don't need your fancy HTP welder guy to make a tack. I mean, it's just a tack. It's DC welding. So I started thinking, you know, those the welders on Amazon, eBay, blah, 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 all these nice little Chinese machines, they're getting pretty cheap, pretty good. You have to know what you're looking at. You can't just drop in and buy a TIG welder. You have to actually spend time and effort researching what TIG welders do, what their functions are. If you don't do that, then you're going to end up wasting money on a machine that doesn't do what you need. But all I needed was something that was direct current and I could tack with. So I found this little guy right now. Look at that, it's so light. I can just bring it, boop, and just doo-doo. Really happy with that. Hopefully it works. We'll find out. It is a tool lion, which I don't know if maybe it was supposed to be a tool lion and they changed it. Maybe there was something lost. Oh, there's a dent. Look at that. There's already a dent in my port box. It was just thrown out by the Amazon guy at the gate. So anyway, this guy is super basic. It was under $200 and it has a ground and a positive. I don't know if it has like a solenoid for the gas or if you have to turn the gas on manually with a torch. I haven't really looked, but it's just a push button on off torch. So basically you'll just set this machine for whatever amps you want to tack at or weld at or whatever, and you'll push the button on the machine and it will give you that amps, and when you push the button again, they will go away. So will it be good for tacking? I don't know, but it's worth a shot. And if it is, that's great. $200 I'm pretty sure I can get $200 worth of use out of a machine. Just the irritation of not having to lug everything back and forth across the shop will probably be a good starting point. So, and it's 210 and 220 volts, so I can plug it into my wall socket, or I can use any of my T20 sockets, which is nice. For tax, you only, maybe max like 100 amps is what I would use. So I think we can probably do that just off. I have a really nice 110. I ran like super thick wire. I forget what gauge, but I got like 25 and 30 amp 110 outlets all through the shop that I wired. So hopefully we can just plug it right into there and make it super easy. All we'll have to do is hook up the gas. So yeah. I don't know, you guys always seem to be excited when I get a new welder. Most of the welders we got, we were able to do like a charity thing and giving them away. This guy is just for myself for tax. And now I'm just rambling. All right, so we're getting ready to weld this guy, and just, I'll put the camera up. It seems like you guys like watching me weld, I don't know. But what you'll see is like there's a ton of tacks here. So what I did is originally I usually tack it like, 3 or 4 places. I try to like 90 degrees, right? What I'm not doing is there's a little big tack there. I know I just put that there because there's a little hole where it started to blow out when I went to tack it. So I just don't like holes in the back Persian. So we filled that, but this guy's left alone. We're not going to weld this out. I probably shouldn't even tacked it up there, but it gave me a place to put my back purge guy, because if you get them too hot they get extra crispy and then you have to buy more and they're stupid expensive. Anyway, so what I'll do, like I told you guys before, is we'll just back purge. You don't do this too high, guys. This is all my take, so you guys do what you want, but I usually don't put it too high. One thing you'll find if you get a really good seal and you put that pressure, the back purge too high, is that like especially if you don't go ahead and just at least poke yourself a hole. You see there's a hole right here for the gas to escape. What happens is you're welding and it actually blows out, so it blows through, and then what you end up with is a big pile of gray poop that is just worthless. You have to basically cut it out and start over again. So that's why we'll keep it low. It's flowed for a while. I already told you guys my thoughts on purging. I just try to keep the sugar out of it. Don't really care what it looks like, other than I don't want little crusty boogers on the inside. And then we'll just move it around. So we'll weld, just weld till you're comfortable. Remember, ABC is always be comfortable. Just weld maybe 8 dabs, and then we'll move somewhere else and we'll turn it some, and we'll weld 8 dabs, and that just turning it and welding a little bit at a time has a tendency, along with a gajillion tack welds, to keep it semi in the right position. And again, that's why we're not finishing this off. I'll probably end up having to break this off and turn it a little bit to get this to line back up, because this guy will move. That's what stainless steel kind of does, is it moves. So anyway, that's what we're up to. I'll throw the... So in case you haven't already, swing on over to Monkey Fab Garage. It's Monkey, there's a fab up there, trust me. monkeyfabgarage.com. It's monkeyfabgarage.com. Appreciate it. It helps support the channel. It also helps me feed my employees and my wife and myself, Bob, the dogs. All that is due to you guys buying your turbo stuff, your fuel line stuff, and whatever you need from Monkey Fab. We appreciate it. And until next time, this is Mike with Monkey Fab signing out.